Hi there, I'm Stuart Walter, the Athlete's Secret Weapon, CEO and founder of the Elite Mindset Institute. Now I'm just going through the 8-week online peak performance hypnosis program that I've created. Now this is 18 years of knowledge, experience working with some of the best athletes in the world, 45 world champions. The same processes they use, the same approach, the same methods are all available in this online program. This is week 3, and week 3 is all about finding and releasing your potential. Okay, and I think I mentioned in the last video that your existing results equal your potential minus your fears. So we're going to start working towards minimizing fears, which is getting you closer and closer to your potential. But potential is one of those weird and strange words, because do you ever achieve 100%? Because you can go and achieve your best, but then you train and you strive and then you get a better personal best, and that becomes your new potential. So it's one of those crazy things. You can't give 110% because that would be the new 100%. So potential is one of those amazing things that we can use. I don't think people ever get there, but you can get closer and closer because at least it gives you something to strive for. I guess your potential is similar to being in the zone, your best ever game that you've had. If you can do that consistently, what do you and what does the sport look like from there? And that's all we can do, is basically look at it and go, what's your best ever? What's your personal best? If we can just replicate that consistently, would you be happy with that? Most people would be absolutely ecstatic about that. So then we look at modeling. Week 3 is also about modeling. Who is the best version of you? Because sometimes there's an advantage to actually remove who you are, create who you want to be, and then start taking on some of those traits of the performance athlete. What do we need to bring back from the future, and what do we need to dump from the past that's going to help you? When we talk about dumping things and absorbing new traits and new behaviors and new beliefs and new actions, that's what we call resources. So we also cover resources. Resources are things that we can pick up from the past and utilize now towards helping you build the future. Sometimes, like we said about modeling, it's good to grab hold of the future version of you and use that as a trait, as a guide, as a resource to help you and direct you towards where you want to be now. Once we've got that, then once we understand resources and how we can find them, then we can start tapping into these resources. There's an incredible balance of resources that we can pick up and utilize that will create that peak performance state for you. So every time if you're a motor racer, when your helmet goes on, if you're a golfer, when you pick up a golf club, when you're a swimmer, put your goggles on, whatever your sport, there's something that you do immediately before competition. That's going to be your trigger point. Once we've got that and we set up the peak performance state, then we can trigger it and then use it to fire that peak performance state. So as soon as you step on the line, to step on the field, as soon as you pick up your hockey stick, your tennis racket, your golf club, put your helmet on, whatever it is, there's a certain process you go through. As soon as that's done, bang, you're in the zone. Then you become that version of the athlete and we separate that version of the person. So once your competition is done, you become this person again, everything's all good. So this is what we cover in week 3 of the 8-week program. So if you haven't watched week 1 and week 2, go back and have a look at them. Get yourself familiar with the process, the understanding. This is an incredibly jam-packed program that if if you came to me as a face-to-face client, they'd be paying close to 3,000 Australian dollars for this safe program. So what's that, about maybe 2,000 US? Okay, and you get it all for $195 by using the promo code $100 off. Follow the link that's all in the details underneath in the comments section. So look forward to hearing more from you, working with you. Send me an email if you want to bypass the online program and go straight to a personal one-on-one program with me. But either way, do something as far as mindset, because I know 95% of your competition aren't doing anything. Just listening to this and taking on board one process and doing it well, it's going to get you above 95% of your opponents before they even start. So I look forward to working alongside of you. I'm Stuart Walter, the Athlete's Secret Weapon. Thank you.